So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today and we're taking on AC Milan. It's going to be a big game. I don't know how difficult AC Milan are going to be, but either way, it's the Europa League. We're down to the final 8, so this is what is happening elsewhere. If we do advance, I mean, as I said before, I'm pretty confident we can do pretty well now and at least get to the final. Probably Sevilla, the one team that might be a little bit tricky. Bayer Leverkusen, you never know. Lazio, but apart from that, I probably fancy myself. But Milan could be the tough game. So we're probably just going to do the one today, and then after that, hopefully it will be the weekend. But the weekend, I'll generally try and get a couple of games together. But today, what with this being, I think, a pretty big game. We'll keep it to the one match, and we'll keep it to the same settings that we're playing on. So Legend right now, 13 minutes, seems to be a good amount. Now, there's a lot of players down today. The problem is, we had that Chelsea match. And, actually, hang on a minute. How does that work? Because we had the Chelsea match was, I think, actually, you know what? I think, was there an international break? There must have been an international break, because there was a massive gap. But if you go into the team, you can see that a lot of players are tired from stamina, so I don't know why they're down, because I thought we had a week's break. But anyway, I've had to make changes accordingly. We'll start Ramiro again. David De Gea's on orange. We're going to go for Tanzebi and Bay at the back, Rojo on the left, Wan-Bissaka on the right. We're going to have to go for Fred, Modric and Maddison, because Paul Pogba is completely depleted on red, Sancho's on red, and Harry Maguire as well. I don't understand it. We're going to put Rashford, Dzeko, and Greenwood. I'm going to put Rashford on the right just because it puts our spirit up a tiny bit. And, you know, later, more than likely, Martial will come on. James, probably, depending on how things are going. AC Milan are playing very, very narrow, so we're going to get the ball out wide. That's my game plan. Get the ball out wide and create what we can create. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Smash the like button if you do. Leave a comment as always. We'll have a FIFA 20 video coming out with a new modded camera that looks pretty sweet. And yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this one. So we're down to the final 8 of the Europa League as Edin Dzeko takes the captaincy for today. Paul Pogba not 100%. So he is not even on the bench, didn't even get the old tracksuit on, but he'll be hoping that Man United, of course, can get a bit of a lead, a bit of momentum into the second leg back in Italy. So the referee blows and we are off and running with Man United today in their traditional red. AC Milan wearing the all-white. And they actually won 4-1 in the last match against Valencia, so a good performance by them. Man United got the job done pretty convincingly against Espanyol. But they haven't had the best season, AC Milan. They're in 6th position, way off the pace compared to the likes of Juventus, who are flying in Serie A. They have 80+ points right now. No one's catching them. Fred tries to win the header. There's been a couple of changes to the lineup, as we've seen time and time again this season for United, as Luka Modric looks to float that over to Edin Dzeko. You know what Modric is capable of. No, they don't have Paul Pogba, but they still have the Croatian. More than capable of coming up with the passes needed. Castellajo lays it off, tries to get it back again. Comes off Marcos Rojo. Good challenge by the left-back, centre-back, whatever kind of back you want to call him. He's versatile enough to play in a couple of different positions. Modric just about gets it back. It's a bit high tempo here in the opening 10 minutes. But AC Milan be trying not to concede. Not going to be easy, though. Maddison. Fred. Modric. Lovely play. Skips past his man. Rashford lays it back towards Luka Modric, and that's what he's capable of. Cranking it up a notch, but good save by the goalie, comfortable. Now a chance for AC Milan. Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. Referee doesn't play the advantage because there was none And Mr. Eric Bailly is going to get a word in the ear. Castellaggio now, we know he's very good at this type of range. He got it up and down over the wall, but took a massive deflection. And now Man United can look to bring it forward if Rashford and Modric don't get in each other's way. Wan-Bissaka. Back towards Fred, playing just ahead of the back four. Maddison, Eric Bailly, Rojo, Greenwood, and Rojo's continued the run, and it's a lovely looking ball delivered near post. Oh, Edin Dzeko should have scored. Yes, it was on his left foot, but from that type of range, had to hit the target. Good overlapping run here by the Argentine, gets his head up, it's unlucky. Modric to deliver this one in, decent looking ball. Comes back on the edge of the box. Rebic picks it up. Bonaventura. AC Milan just clearing their lines. Well, they'll be content with this. I mean, absolutely. United haven't had too many sniffs on goal. And it's been a relatively quiet half for the AC Milan keeper. Not to say that this game isn't going to change in the second half. It very well could. We've seen it happen before. Ball is swung out wide. Rebic gets it down. Closed down quickly by Tenzebi. Swung around the other way. Quita now. Oh, lovely ball through the middle. Just about to strike it. Got slightly fortunate. They still have it. And Romero saves it with, well, something unorthodox. But he got the job done. Man United just, don't know what happened with them. Switched off. Comedy of errors between two of them. Wan-Bissaka went for a slide and, oh, actually came off his leg. Castellaggio now. Got a good left foot on him. Looking for the edge of the box on the penalty spot. There's the volley. Massive deflection and it's come off the crossbar. Oh my, have a look at this one. Struck this from distance on the volley and it just loops over Romero off the crossbar. Going to be another corner. United have got a man mark. Can't let that happen again. And there is a free header. And it's wide of the mark. It'll be interesting to see what Jose Mourinho does in the second half. I mean, you see right now AC Milan, look how deep they are. This is what United are going to have to try and outmuster. Getting in behind this AC Milan back line. Easier said than done. Dzeko's not getting involved too much. He's had a couple of glimpses, but if you're going to look for him, generally he's a target man. It needs to be to his feet. There's half-time anyway. It is 0-0, but AC Milan have definitely had some chances at the end of this half. So United have made a change. Second half, Daniel James comes on to replace Wan-Bissaka. And Man United have completely changed the formation now. They'll be playing a 3-5-2 from that 4-3-3 that it just felt wasn't doing enough for them. And we'll see now if a change of emphasis on attack can change this game at all. Here is James, deflected off the defender, and that's going to be a United throw. James does find Modric. Too much by the Croatian. Can't be giving it away there. Rebic now. Quick give and go. Hernandez. Well, as we said before, if AC Milan could take this scoreline back to the San Siro, it would be a top result for them. Or maybe even possibly still one, because they look the most likely to score, and well, that warranted a better finish. Romero's not happy at all right now with the way United are defending. And I don't blame him. Far too easy to get in behind. He just couldn't keep that down. I don't know who on earth Rowe is looking for there, but it was not a good pass. Modric. Just have a good shape about them, AC Milan, don't they? And Man United just need to pick up the tempo in that final third. They can't keep trying to do the same thing over and over again, because clearly it's not working for them. Here's Modric. Needs to get involved more too. Maddison. Fred. Sees the run there of Maddison. He's just trying to dink it over the top. Krunic back to Conti. Fed through the middle. Coming up to the hour mark, and this change of formation doesn't seem to have done a lot for United. They're still having a hard time here of creating anything. Fred. Modric. I do say they do miss the likes of Paul Pogba. Modric, lovely ball over the top. Looking for Daniel James. Gets it down well. Feeds it back to Luka Modric. He looks for Fred. Here's Dzeko. Wants to get it on the old left foot. Still going, Dzeko! And better by him. Still needs to do better when it comes to hitting the target. So United make another change. Anthony Martial coming on for Mason Greenwood. A change for AC Milan as well as Rafael comes on up top. Definitely a player to keep an eye on. Marcus Rashford is going to play up top now with Dzeko. Which means Martial is going to be on the left-hand side. He'll have the freshest legs to get up and down when he can. Here he goes now. He's going to play it inside, wasn't he, to Luka Modric, and then he decided against it. And now AC Milan have got a chance. Fred closing down quickly. Ball's fed up the line. Well played, Rojo. Quality bit of defending there. Martial. Dzeko. Martial once more. Dzeko's heavy touch let him down. Bonaventura starting again with Hernandez. United need a goal here. Can't afford to go to Italy without scoring, that's for sure. Chance now down the wings, floated towards the back post, and I don't know if Romero got anything onto it, but Rafael with a header. Maddison. Enough movement, is there? Fred sitting very, very deep. There's Martial. Back to Fred. Maddison. Modric holds it up well. Rashford starts again with Fred. Just about creating that chance, but putting a ball like that was absolutely horrendous. And now there's a big space and hole through the middle, and it's a bit of a foot race. It's a slight deflection. Is Eric Bailly going to get back quick enough? He won't. But the strike's parried clear by Romero. Bonaventura picks up the loose ball, tries to play it on the edge of the box. And now Manchester United can look to break quickly, but once again, the final ball was just horrendous. Modric flicked on, looking for Dzeko. It's all just too much by United. And there's a strike from distance, and Romero at the moment is keeping them in this game. So United's final change as they switch formations again, it looks like, but Rashford's come off, Dallow's come on, there's a header, and another one that goes over the bar. Yeah, they're just not clicking for him today at all. There's a lack of players not up for it, motivation's not there, I don't know, but just have not looked like themselves. Jose Mourinho doesn't know what to do because he's changed formations a couple of times. Credit to maybe AC Milan for the way they've been playing. Fred. Rojo. Dzeko, lovely football. Back towards Rojo, and he just couldn't get to the ball quick enough. Look at that, Man United, I don't know what they're doing, I really don't. Got to question it, but it is what it is at this point. Play by Bay. No, Dallo. He's got room here. Feeds it up the line. And that is, once again, it's the wrong pass to play. I mean, you've got to be looking at your player to be able to do it. But anyway, here comes Eric Bailly now. Says enough is enough. I might just do this myself. Edin Dzeko feeds it through. It's going to be James. Oh, he struck the post. So unlucky. Could have been the winning goal. We still have 5 minutes, but the one time United break, they're that close to scoring. Another chance. It's James again. It's saved. It's Dzeko. He couldn't shoot. Why won't he shoot? We have no idea. The ball got stuck under him, like he was trying to dig his foot out. Suddenly, Man United have come alive here. Dallo lays it across. Maddison. Well, they're going to give him the time to shoot, but what on earth was that? It was non-stop pressure, though. Brilliant play. James causing problems left, right, and centre. He's now playing up top. And Maddison here, I don't know, two minds of what to do with it, but that was not the right way to go. Man United leaving it late, as they tend to do. Trying to score one at the death. Have they got one final go now? No, because they've given it away sloppily. I don't know how many times they've done that today, but it's been an absolute abundance. This ball's like that, playing it the wrong way, not turning your feet, turning your head. It's not going to make it easy, but it's going to make for an entertaining second leg, that's for sure, because AC Milan have got away without conceding at Old Trafford. And for them, this is a solid result for them, although they'll be disappointed because at times they had chances to win it. So there we have it. United 6 attempts to 9. May have had the possession, but the last couple of attempts were the best chances for them all night. And man of the match, Biglia in the middle. Right, well, that was not the way it was meant to go. Honestly, it was terrible. Absolutely, I just felt like ever since Pogba wasn't there, players was, as we saw before the match, the stamina wasn't even all the way up for him. We just looked lethargic. It was like watching the United of now, of the Aston Villa match. But anyway, Istanbul 4-2 winners, Bayer Leverkusen won 1-0. We drew, as we know, and St Etienne was 1-1 with Lazio. So up next, we'll be back to take on Leicester. Hopefully we'll bash out the 2 games there, because it should be a Friday night. So by the time I record the next one, that means, we should be able to get the Leicester and the AC Milan one going together. But yeah, I wasn't really sure why half my team was out of it, because we had a week's rest, unless there was an international match that happened. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But as you can see, for this match, not really anyone on red. Couple of greens. David Hale will go back in goal, and Paul Pogba's back on yellow, so that is good to see. But Leicester, no slouch, so we won't take them lightly. But we'll be back shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Winding down now, not too long to go, so don't worry about it. We literally have, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we get to that one's 5, 6, 7, 8. If we get to that 9, 10. So maximum of 10 matches to go. A couple of those will be together. So yeah, really shouldn't be too long now till the end of the season. Be sure to leave your recommendations of what team or league or whatever you want me to play in next. And yeah, we'll go from there. Until next time, guys, subscribe for more and take care.